Weiss, you gonna go? What's good? He's like, nope, I'm going the other way.
Help them, right?
Nope. He's like,
You nasty.
what's up, Nasty Cast? It's your man behind the cam, director, here with another RWBY reaction, Volume 5, Chapter 1, Welcome to Haven. In the last reaction, it was the Volume 4 finale. We had a culmination of everybody having to just really step up to the plate and take the next step and determine their fate. We see most of our heroes are going to end up in Mistral at Haven. We have Ozpin, Crow, Ruby, or Team Ranger. We're just going to throw Team Ranger. We have Yang all on the way to Mistral. We have Sun and Blake are still trying to retake the White Fang. I want to say overthrow, but that's not the right word. They're retaking the White Fang. They were claiming in the name, son. And Weiss is on her way, but I don't quite know which way Weiss is on her way to, if that makes sense. I'm sure it does. But moving forward, we know there's imminent threat. Salem has already cronies at Haven talking to the headmaster. We don't know on what terms, but they seem to be kind of friendly. And I don't think that's going to bode well for us. Not at all. But with that being said, without further ado, we're going to dive into Volume 5. Hey, we're catching up. We're creeping up to Volume 8, baby. You think we're going to make it before they stop? I don't know. We'll find out. But if you made it this far and you haven't already, drop a sub on the channel, drop a like on the video. We're churning out 3 reactions a week, so make sure you hit the bell for post notifications. If you want to catch me, I'm live on Twitch every Monday and Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Check the description below for all the socials, including the Reddit, the Discord, and of course, the Patreon where you can find uncut, unreleased anime reactions. RWBY, Volume 5, Chapter 1, reaction, coming up next. Hey, just a quick thank you to all the subs on the channel. You members of the Nasty Cast are the driving force that makes all this possible. Catch Director Nasty on Reddit, Patreon, and all other socials in the description below with links. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks again.
City of Mistral.
It's about time.
The city of Mistral. Ooh, shit.
Idea was it to walk again?
Yo, it's looking good.
Many obstacles. Broken airships, destroyed settlements.
Oh, and, all those people and monsters that tried to murder us.
Every volume, it takes a little jump.
Us almost died.
The environment looks better this time. The character models look about the same. They're on point, but the environment looks nice.
Almost there. I'd have figured I'd take you kids on the scenic route.
I'm glad Crow's looking healthy. Like I said, the environment's looking good.
That's certainly something.
Oh my gosh, look at all the weapons!
Vendors here will sell you just about anything,
Huh.
whether they should or not.
There it is.
They really made the most out of these mountains.
Every inch. And stay away from the lower levels. But the higher up you go, the nicer it gets.
Of course.
Going up.
Wait, is this Weiss?
So, how much farther?
We're in the home
Yes.
stretch now. No more stops from here to Mistral.
Nice.
Long trip. Keeping us off the radar's been harder than I thought. Lots of air traffic around northern Anima.
It's fine. I just hope I haven't been a burden.
You and your money are more than welcome on this ship, kid.
Uh-oh. 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 Nope.
Is everything okay?
Nope.
I don't know. We're still over Lake Matsu. Shouldn't be picking up broadcasts this far from Mistral. Someone must be close.
Mayday! Mayday! We are a small passenger flight and our Huntress is down! We aren't equipped to deal with this!
Oh, no.
The Grim hit us 400 clicks north of the southern shoreline. Get him off us! If anyone can hear this...
Weiss, you gonna go? What's good? He's like, nope, I'm going the other way.
Help them, right?
Nope. He's like,
I'm trying to avoid them.
yeah.
But they'll die.
People die every day, Shawty. I'm sorry.
Except their transmission. I'm sure someone else did too. Besides, this is a cargo ship. She's not much good in a fight. I just want to finish this job and get home.
Yo, get that check, my guy.
Sorry, kid. My ship, my rules.
Yo, I hate to be that guy, but yo, I'm with the pilot, bruh. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not the best. Yeah. I'm with, if I'm not a hunter or huntress, I'm with the pilot. I'm going home. I don't blame him, bruh. That's sad, but I don't blame him.
We made it.
Yo, where's Oscar and Ozpin though? Uh-oh. Oh, I don't like that crow. What's going on, fam?
Maybe try louder?
There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Well, I guess school isn't really in session right now. Maybe that's it.
No, this isn't right. Come on.
Wait for us!
He said, come on. Get your ass in gear, kiddos.
Get ready. There could be trouble.
That should be a welcome party. The hell?
Professor Lionheart?
Crow! For crying out loud, nearly scared me half to death!
He looks like such a nice guy. How's he working with Salem?
Why weren't you waiting for us at the entrance?
Oh, right. Apologies. I guess time slipped away from me.
You're joking.
Where is everybody?
You must be the students, Crowman.
That's not what we asked you, fam.
Ruby Rose.
Jean Arc.
Nor Valkyrie.
Lyren.
Pleasure to meet you all.
No, stop giggling.
Leonardo Lionheart at your service. I'm afraid most of my staff is currently away until classes resume, but...
What? Leo, you can't be serious. Who's guarding the relic?
Crow, the children!
Already know. I filled them in. What do you mean your staff is away?
You filled them in?
So, is this not going at all like anyone thought it would?
Yeah, no, it's not at all. He's like, fill them in? What do you mean fill them in? Yeah, son, we know! Give us the relic.
Unbelievable!
Total garbage. We can't let them get away with this.
Oh, now they on the same team?
At least you two can finally agree on something.
Guys, everything's gonna be okay.
Good evening, miss. Can I get you anything?
Just a little time to myself, if that's all right.
Sure thing. Just call if you need me.
Y'all got guards? Word? Top flight security of the world, Blake.
You need better security.
Please, I just need to talk.
Damn.
How could you take the fall for them, Ilya? Blake, Corsic and Finnick blamed you. We confronted them tonight and they denied knowing anything, and everything we found on your scroll, it talked about how disappointed they were to hear that you'd sided with Adam. But you and I both know they're guilty.
You can't prove anything.
That scroll might not have been enough to lock them up, but it's enough to sway the faunas here. When we go public tomorrow, they're not going to stand for any of it. And neither should you.
Your plan isn't gonna work, Blake. Please, just leave Menagerie before it's too late.
You're going to have to make me.
I know.
say, Crow. This all seems very reckless, even for you.
No, reckless is leaving one of the relics completely unguarded. It's not checking in with Oz for ages.
There was nothing to check in about before the fall of Beacon, but since that day, Mistral has been in chaos. Vale wasn't the only kingdom to suffer that night. Everyone was watching. Every house in every kingdom saw that poor girl ripped to pieces, saw monsters crawling over the city,
Damn.
Indian knights attacking citizens, and then nothing. You could feel the dread in the air.
Jesus, it was bad.
Negativity, you can imagine what it was like when the Grimm came for us. Mistral's controlled territory is the widest reaching in the world, you know, and that makes it infinitely harder to protect. We lost so many great huntsmen, teachers from this very institution.
Damn, bruh.
And it's only gotten worse.
What do you mean?
We may have dealt with the Grimm, but the Mistral Council's still at odds with representatives from Atlas. First, it was the dust embargo. Now it's the closing of borders. I'm not sure what happened to James in Vale, but it seems to have only worsened some of his more unfortunate tendencies.
Like we was talking about.
And on top of everything, we still don't know where the Spring Maiden is.
All the more reason we need the huntsmen and huntresses here.
Okay, okay.
Yo, Fall Maiden's down. Spring Maiden's missing?
But we need to
Bruh.
figure this out.
Does each country get a
Why is the
maiden?
Spring Maiden so important?
I thought you filled them in.
Mostly filled in. Look, there's a lot to cover, okay?
Yo, I'm saying, all we know is the fall.
Reason.
Four maidens each have the power to perform feats of magic, and they are the only ones capable of reaching the relics.
What?
There it is.
The relics are each locked inside a chamber that can only be opened by a specific maiden.
That makes sense.
Winter for the gift of creation, summer for destruction, fall for choice, and spring for knowledge. Spring is the problem.
What happened to her?
She was determined at first when she inherited her powers, but the weight of responsibility proved to be too much for the child. She ran, abandoned her training, everyone.
Damn. Honestly,
It was over a decade ago.
don't even blame her.
There's no telling where she could be now.
I know.
What do you know?
I have a pretty good idea.
He's Crow.
Are you serious?
He's Crow, bro.
Not exactly good news.
What are you talking about? This is incredible news. After all these years, where?
I did some digging around.
Don't tell him. Don't
Looks
tell
like
him.
after Spring ran away, she was picked up by bandits, specifically the Brownwind tribe.
Raven.
What?
Yang's mom?
That's right.
Yang's mom has a Spring Maiden? Ha!
That's about where they've set up their main camp. It's where they fall back to after raids and scouting missions. Raven's managed to gain a lot of followers since she returned to the tribe. And I'm sure when the Spring Maiden showed up, it only made things easier.
Well, Crow, I've got to hand it to you. With these coordinates, we can mount a retrieval force and head out in a few weeks.
Huh?
A few weeks?
That's right.
Leo, maybe you didn't hear me.
Yo, don't
My
you let him
sister is the
copy.
Spring Maiden, and I know where she is. We need to go as soon as possible.
You really had to throw the books, fam?
Perhaps you didn't hear me. This kingdom is in shambles. As soon as possible does not mean tomorrow. It means as soon as I can convince the rest of the council that I need huntsmen more than they do. Unfortunately, bandit tribes aren't very high on their list of priorities when the threat of war is just on the horizon.
Then damn the council. We'll do it ourselves. You and I are trained huntsmen, and these kids aren't exactly pushovers.
Yeah. Of course they're like, let's do it.
More peaceful way to approach this?
We need to get Spring as far away from here as possible, but Raven isn't going to give up her most prized possession without a fight.
Unfortunately, you and your sister are evenly matched, and I'm not the fighter I used to be. No offense, but these students and I can't take on an entire bandit tribe and a maiden that's no doubt had years to hone her skills. We need
True.
we can apprehend Spring, because if we fail, Raven and her tribe will scatter, and we'll be lost.
Yeah, but like,
One
I think he's full of it, bro. I think he's absolutely full of it.
You know, Oz wouldn't be happy with any of this if he were here.
Perhaps you're right, but he's not. I'm doing the very best I can.
Ain't he?
There has to be something we can do.
What about Cinder? She came with Emerald and Mercury from Haven. Do you have anything on them?
We pulled their files after the fall of Beacon. Nothing but lies and forgeries.
Well, I can't say this has been a warm reunion, Leo.
A lot of talk no jutsu. It's been good though.
I know you've all traveled a long way.
This is
I
crazy.
will do everything I can to help.
Sure. We'll stay in the city for the time being. Local comms are still up. Keep in touch. Come on, kids.
It was nice meeting you, Professor.
Likewise.
With his books on the floor. Nah, he about to snitch. As soon as that door closed, he's snitching. Look at you, coward asshole. Look at you.
Leo, we have got to work on your improvisational skills.
Bruh, he's listening to the whole thing. Please tell me Crow knows.
What do we do now?
Please tell me Crow knows.
You four head back to the house. I need a drink.
Bruh, I don't think he knows. I was hoping he was gonna say, yo, we had to throw him off the scent. Let's go. We're leaving now. But I guess that's not it.
Excuse me.
You know, I don't think they allow kids in here, Pipsqueak.
Shut up, I'm getting there. I'm supposed to tell you I'd like my cane back.
It's good to see you again, Oz.
Crazy.
Aren't you a little young to be drinking?
Hey, mind your business, bruv.
Oh, water. It's hot out.
Oh, sure.
Weirdo.
Are you telling me you're too young to drink? You look like a regular huntress.
You look like you're about to get punched.
I'm good. Thanks, pal.
Seriously. Not too bulky, not too lean.
Don't be weird.
Just right. Yep. Like I said, I'm good.
Ugh.
Your hair.
Jesus. Instant.
This one's on the house. He's been driving me crazy. So, what brings you around these parts?
and I'm looking for someone.
Not many people come out here, too far from the kingdoms. Only person worth noting around here is, well, Raven.
Raven Bronwyn.
Oh.
Thanks again.
Now, Missy, you don't want to go messing with bandits.
She went to her mama.
So I hear.
She went to her mama and not to Ruby and them. Interesting. I like she's wearing that little purple for Blake.
Seriously? This isn't over?
I heard you're looking for someone.
Of course he knows where Raven is. Of course he knows. Nah, bruh.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Ruby Rose here?
Why?
Well...
I found him!
I think her uncle could use some help.
Oh.
What is going on out there? Can't a girl read her comics in peace?
No, hentai! We know you're reading Ninjas of Love.
Crow, did you get drunk again?
Maybe.
You have silver eyes.
Who are you?
Crow's over here laughing. He's like, wait till you hear this shit.
You probably know me as Professor Ozpin.
Crow's like, I did it. Wild. Oh, that looks like a nice little coastal town. Damn. Mercury versus Yang 2? Okay. Are they actually gonna finally fight Salem? Yo, so that was volume 5, chapter 1. Yo, so at one point I thought I accidentally skipped a chapter somewhere because when Sun and Blake's dad came back and they were like, this is garbage, and then Blake was talking about they didn't listen to none of the information. I was like, yo, did I miss a council meeting or something? But I remembered that. And then again, when they showed the Ozpin and Crow scene again in this chapter instead of the back of volume 4, I was like, wait a minute, am I watching the wrong thing? But all good, watch the right one in the right order, and it's been dope. So in this one, we get a little glimpse into Mistral. We see Crow and the kids bust into Professor Lionheart's office. That is, as we now know, it is bugged. They heard the entire conversation. Crow gave up all the goddamn sauce. We know there's a spring maiden that's possibly a raven, which means they're like up. That just made their faction like that much stronger. You just think it's a bunch of bandits, but then you throw in a raven, you throw in a maiden. Next thing you know, that's a formidable group. You got problems over there. And if she's half a fighter as Raven is, from the way everybody in the fandom talks about Raven, and the way they say she's evenly matched with Crow, even in this chapter, yo, that spring maiden's gonna be a problem, man. It sucks though, because yeah, now not only if the spring maiden is with Raven, Yang is with Raven. Oh, which means you might get a Ruby reunited, a Ruby and Yang reunition. Ugh. Anyways, but yeah, if everybody goes after Raven, they're all bound to just run into each other. Blake is having issues. I thought she had top flight security of the world, but she does not, because Ilya made it behind security again, and she's begging Blake to leave. I can only imagine what's going on in the White Fang with Menagerie, and I really hope they're gonna be able to take the name back, but we'll see. With that being said, Ozpin was now introduced to the kids as Oscar Pine. And yeah, Crow's having a field day with this one. An absolute field day. Because what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? The guy you're following dies. His soul gets attached to another kid. Kid comes all the way halfway across the world and finds you in a bar and says, I would like my cane back. Yeah, I'm getting pissed drunk and going home too. So, kudos to Crow. It takes real skill to get that messed up and be that funny. Kudos to him. With that being said, yeah, I'm excited to see what we have going on with Haven and Mistral, and to see if Blake and company will be able to actually take back the White Fang. Fortunate for Weiss. Weiss wanted to go save those people, but she's gonna have to learn. You can't save everybody. You're in the middle of saving yourself right now. You need to get your feet on solid ground before you go back for other people. And that's a lesson for life. Make sure before you start giving people drinks out of your juice, your cup is full first. You heard it here first. With that being said, if you made this far and you haven't already, go ahead, drop a sub on the channel, drop a like on the video. We churn out 3 reactions a week on the channel, so make sure you hit the bell for post notifications. If you want to catch me, I'm live on Twitch every Monday and Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Check the description below for all the socials, including the Reddit and the Discord and the Patreon, where you can find uncut, unreleased anime reactions. I'm your man behind the cam, and as always, stay nasty, y'all.
You're nasty.